Hey there, my name is Megan and I'm the Ultimate Hype Witch. Today, I want to talk about living with intention and what exactly that means to me and how I define that and how I embody that in my life. I am someone who's extremely intentional with everything I do. I definitely listen to my gut on all of the things and listen to my inner wisdom and my inner voice and like what wants to come through. And sometimes it may look perhaps impulsive, but sometimes like that spark actually comes through, and it is truly the most expansive and transformational moments when you allow yourself to just take that leap of faith and know that you are living with intention. But before I kind of go down that rabbit hole, like living with intention, what does that mean, right? It's being so clear about what it is you are here to do and what exactly you want your life to look like. Not necessarily like all of the how you do it or all the things, but it's like I am someone, I'm like, I love being of service. I love helping people. I love bringing people joy. I love holding space for people. I love like just being around humans, being in community with other people, sharing like my hype, sharing my like my wisdom, all of that. Like that's something that really lights me up and I'm really passionate about. And I love getting to play with my friends and have fun. Like I'm an Enneagram 7, I'm the enthusiast. Like we love to have fun and, all the things, and like whatever my definition of fun is, right? And that's many different things because I have a whole bunch of range. But when we live with intention and we get clear about what exactly it is that we want to live and how we want to live and how we want to be moving through the world, that's getting intentional. So it's not saying yes to everything and it's not saying no to everything. It's understanding when opportunities present themselves that you are so grateful for them to come your way and that you analyze the opportunities and whatever they may be. Maybe it's going to dinner with someone, maybe it's going on a date with someone, maybe it's going just to go into business with someone, maybe it's, doing all these things. Whatever that may be, it's you take that into consideration and then you go, okay, but how is this aligning with my life and how can I move forward and be intentional about what I'm doing? What exactly I'm trying to do here. So once we get clear about how we want to move through life, we can become more and more intentional. And it allows us, when things come our way, to understand what our capacity is in any given moment. And if someone asks us to, help them with a project or take on something, we can immediately know whether it's going to be a yes or a no, or maybe it's I have to sit with this for a little bit and think about it, which is totally fine. Like, definitely honor whatever's coming up for you in that moment. But you can be very clear about your boundaries because like you're like, oh wait, actually this is an amazing opportunity, so thank you for even thinking of me, but it's not actually aligned with what I'm intending to do here on this planet. Like I don't see how it really fits with what I'm saying yes to and how I want to be showing up in this world, right? And so that's a beautiful place to be, is when you live with intention. Like every single thing you do is in alignment with the words you speak and the thoughts you think and the actions you take. So it's like you don't even have to question when you wake up how you're going to go about your day. It's just like, boom, I am so intentional about my living that I have set myself up for success. I will go into my living room and I will put the tea or the water on the kettle, on the stove, and wait for my tea and get that all ready and get the honey and all the things, right? And then once that is done, I go to my couch and I allow it to steep and I open up my journal, and that's living intentionally. And then I can go about my day and like get moving. I love my mornings. I feel like it's a very feminine thing to like have your mornings. Like I can wake up early, I can jump out of bed and go to yoga and all, do all the things. And like, even having that, I'm like, that's intentional. Like, that's my morning. It's like, oof, it sets me up for like the best days ever. And like when I'm rushed and when I'm doing a bunch of stuff, I can tell it's like, it can be a little bit more frenetic. And so, yeah, I'm a big morning person. That's how I am very intentional with how I set up my life. I'm very intentional with who I share my energy with and what type of experiences I say yes to, whether it's a concert or, a trip or all of the things, right? So whatever it is, just learn how to become more intentional. And with intention, that it's like discernment is right. It's right next to there. It's like that fine line of like, okay, discernment. How can I be more discerning? Like, am I just a yes person who's just going to say yes, 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 yes? And then all of a sudden my energy is depleted. I've given all of myself away and I have nothing else for myself. And so that's not serving anyone if I'm just constantly giving away and I have no capacity to open myself up to receive anything and to like allow myself grace and spaciousness to move through my day and actually be living for myself, not for others, right? And that's like the other thing of like living with intention. It's like my life, how can I live with intention in order to serve those I love around me and to show up as my highest and best self. And, it's alignment, intention, discernment, all of those, like setting boundaries. These are all themes that interconnect. These are baseline themes that you really need to focus on if you've never even asked yourself, like, how do I live intentionally? Like, how can I infuse more intention into my life? Like, is it pulling a card every day and asking my guides and my higher self, like, what I need to be focusing on today in order to clear out whatever needs to be cleared out so I can get even more laser focused and get more intentional with what I want to be doing with my life, right? Like, we live in an ever expanding world. We are ever evolving and expanding humans. And I hope that, that resonates with you as well. If that's something not anything you've ever explored and you're curious about, feel free to reach out to me. I love talking about all of these themes, whether it's alignment, intention, discernment, boundaries, all of it. Just stay curious. Like, my invitation is just stay curious, open up your journal, ask yourself, like, am I living intentionally? Can I become a little bit more intentional? Because when you become the walking, breathing, like, piece of art that you are, like, that devotion to self just like clicks and you can just move through life so much more gracefully and playfully and be soft yet strong and fierce and all of the beautiful things that the feminine is. And you don't necessarily need to be overthinking anything anymore, right? It's just like one baby step, one little pinky toe out of the comfort zone, one little step towards that next version of you. Because, you don't have to jump off the deep end if you don't want to. You don't have to quit your job and run around the world to find yourself, only to realize that, you're still with those same thoughts. It doesn't matter whether you're here or in Italy. Like, surprise, you found yourself. And whatever you thought you were seeking, it's within you the whole time. It's been within you the whole time. It's about allowing yourself to get quiet enough and not seek the external noise. Turn off the phone, get off of the apps, all the things, and just go internal and sit with yourself. And then you can focus your energy on what you want to be doing. And it just becomes a clearer and clearer yes, and a clearer and clearer no's as well. All right. My name is Megan. I'm the Ultimate Hype Witch. this was my video on living with intention. If you like this one, check out my others, or feel free to reach out to me on my website or email me. I look forward to hearing from you.